Hello, my name is Major Otis Childs. I'm the executive producer for Soundcast Ministries, and I have with me today Ms. Regina McGraw, who is the Director of Operations for Soundcast. And we're here today to just say congratulations to Radio Africa Network upon the occasion of their 31st anniversary for service. And for that, we just say praise the Lord today. The Salvation Army was founded in 1865 by William Booth in London, England. And this came about as a result of a calling upon his life William Booth believed that he had from God to minister to those really who found themselves without a home, sometimes without food, and really without hope. And therefore, in response to that call, William Booth began ministering to those individuals. And now the Salvation Army serves in 126 countries around the world today. And matter of fact, the Army just celebrated its 150th anniversary just last week in the birthplace of the Army in London, England.
The Army is, like the Major said, in 126 countries and doing a myriad of work for the Lord all around the world. One of the things they do is produce radio programming for release on radio stations around the world, and we call that the Salvation Soundcast. That is combined of 4 programs, 2 15-minute programs and 2 1-minute programs. Wonderful Words of Life is the 15-minute English program. Maravillas Palabras de Vida is the 15-minute Spanish program. Then we have 2 1-minute programs, Heartbeat and Latido. Well, in 1984, then the executive producer was Brigadier Hubert Rawlin. He received a letter. In fact, here is that letter. And that's right. Yeah. This was a letter dated July 9th, 1984 to Dear Brigadier Rawlin. And it was written by Eugene R. Bernald, chairman of not Pan American Broadcasting Company, but Pierce International Communications. The letter that he sent was actually an invitation for the Salvation Army to begin releasing the program Wonderful Words of Life on the newly established Radio Africa radio station. And this was a very exciting time. I was not operations director at that time, but I was involved, and it was very exciting to think that we could actually send a radio program over to Africa and have it send the gospel out, and it was a wonderful time. I consider the staff of the Pan American Broadcasting Company as friends first and partners in radio broadcasting evangelism around the world. And the experience in working with those wonderful folks has just been a real blessing. They have a heart for God and a heart for getting out the gospel as far as can be done. Amen. And so that's been right in kinship with our whole purpose. And so it's been a great experience.
Certainly. Well, let me just start by saying, Regina, that the Salvation Army had a growing ministry in Africa prior to our association with Radio Africa Network.
Sure.
But I think the impact of that relationship has enabled us to cast a larger net, enabled us to reach additional folk with the good news of Christ through that relationship, and for that we're grateful.
I would say to them, if you want to reach the unreachable in Africa, don't underestimate radio, because radio, both medium and shortwave, are very, very important, even today, and they should be part of your outreach strategy. And if you want to have a company that can help you take your program and put it on a reliable radio station and then verify that the broadcasts have happened and have actually reached out to the audience, then you can do no better than to partner with our friends and partners at Pan American Broadcasting Company.
But if someone pinned me down to that, I probably would give the word smooth. As I can recall, since my association and knowledge of it, the relationship has been smooth operations as we go along. So, congratulations to Pan American Broadcasting Radio Africa Network on the celebration of their 31st anniversary of service. And we are grateful for the partnership we've had together, and we would just say a great big thank you, and God bless you today.
God bless you.